Oh.
Yes, no. My goodness, you're getting all the cookies. You're fine. To see Tasha, she's sassy. Now, Sabuda's fine. The cats are always fine. Bring no more. It's just like picking our fingernails. It's made of the same stuff called keratin. But it'll never grow back. As a rule, horns are for life. Antlers on deer, elk, and moose, those are the ones that are grown and shed annually. Now, in the wild, what the sable will do is those cowboys to chase them for a little bit.
Oh.
At the last moment they drop to their knees, present those sharp horns, the lions impale themselves. Looks like medieval spikes and stuff.
And the antelope's like, congratulations.
Yeah. Now, I have a couple baby zebras over there. There's baby Valentine. Yeah, she was born on Valentine's Day, so she's just a couple months old. We wait a long time for baby zebras. It is a 13-month-long gestation period. So mamas are pregnant for over a year. Now when these babies come out, they're pretty big. They weigh around 70 pounds. But it gets even worse. Usually, the day after a mama zebra gives birth, she gets pregnant again. Yes, the day after, it's terrible. They spend almost their entire lives pregnant or nursing, having up to 15 babies in their lifetime. So let's all take a moment and feel bad for these mama zebras. If you want someone to blame, you blame our male who's strutting over to the bus. His name is Diligence. Very appropriately named, we know that. He's also the very smiley zebra in this picture up here in the front. And he is so smiley because he's the only boy zebra that we have. So a bunch of ladies all to himself. So now that you have all had a nice close look at a zebra, let's ask the question I know everyone is wondering. Are zebras black with white stripes or white with black stripes? And guesses.
Black with white.
Black with white?
Isn't their skin black? I thought it was
Okay, let's take a poll. Raise your hand if you think black with white. Raise your hand if you think white with black. Raise your hand if you think blue and gold. Take a look at their noses. You'll notice that their noses do not have a lot of hair on them. So the skin underneath all that hair is black. But if you look at their manes, they do have black and white stripes, so it is a trick question. The answer is black with both. If you were to shave a zebra, they have all black skin underneath. But if you were to shave a tiger, they have those black and orange striations on their skin. So there's the answer to that age-old question. And Diligence is showing off why we don't hand-feed zebras. As you can see, he has huge teeth. They are known to rip people's arms off in Africa. Also, this is a fun carnival game for me to try to put it in his mouth. No, I'm not very good at it. There we go. And that's not something we taught Diligence, it's something he taught us. He realized it's the easiest way for me to get cookies directly into his mouth. He's very smart. Good boy, Dill. Now, oddly enough, zebras account for the most zookeeper injury of any animal. Yeah, they can be a lion or a tiger, but it's zebras. People often underestimate them, think that they're just pretty horses, but they do bite and kick incredibly hard. All right, everyone, hang on to your kids. I like to go fast down this road. It's more fun that way. Also, how I turn on the air. Now, if he's a dromedary camel, this means that he only has one hump. Who knows what camels store in their hump? Yes, sir.
fat.
Fat is the correct answer. Good job. Gold star. All right, guys, so this is Paprika, Sriracha, and Belle. Now, this fence here is called a howdy fence. These birds have only been here for a couple of months, so they're still getting used to seeing things like buses and people and giraffes. So this is called a howdy fence. They're gone. There you go.
Literally
there you go. Calm it down. Lose their minds over the littlest thing. It's funny. Belle, come back here. Nothing happened.
All right, guys.
You're fine.
Out over on the other side of that fence.
So they're very accident prone, so we're trying to get them used to seeing all the animals before they're actually face to face with them so they don't hurt themselves. Now when you have these birds running around, be very careful of all of your shiny objects. This means cameras, cell phones, sunglasses, and jewelry. They all look like ostrich treats to them. When these birds get a hold of those items, they swallow them whole, just like these treats, and you don't get them back. Well, at least for a couple of hours. Now, the reason they can swallow things whole is they have a specialized organ at the base of their throat called a gizzard. Inside of that gizzard, there are rocks that they swallow. Birds don't have teeth, so they rely on those rocks to work the same way our teeth do. Now, I've never seen an ostrich actually eat a camera or a cell phone, but Belle tries all the time. I have seen one eat a $5 bill out of our tip jar before. So when I say that they'll eat anything, I mean it, and no, we did not get that back. Now, when we got these birds, we were told that they were all boys, or that they're all girls. But you can't actually tell if they're males or females until they're about a year old. That's when they'll get their adult plumage. The males will get black feathers and pink faces. The females will stay a brownish color. You'll notice 2 of them have very pink faces. So we're slowly coming to terms with the fact that we probably have 2 boys. So Belle here, and our Paprika in the back, the one who's hissing right now, those are, yes, that you're pointing at the right one, baby. Those ones are both probably boys. That's very unfortunate for us as zookeepers because males are incredibly dangerous and territorial. In the wild, it is their job to defend the nest. Now, the way that they defend themselves is by kicking. With one kick, they can disembowel a lion. So it's always a good idea to not stand right in front of them. The safest place around these birds is actually directly behind them because they physically can't step backwards. So if you're ever being attacked by an ostrich, just get behind them, you'll be fine. I'm just kidding, you'll probably still die. They'll just spin around and kick you.
Yeah, staying behind them is the hard part.
It's hard. You saw how fast she spun around? So they can't walk backwards, but they can turn really fast. What you're supposed to do if you're being attacked is actually curl up in a ball and lay on the ground because they kick out, they don't kick down. So remember that next time you're wandering around in Africa. Now, Belle's gonna bite at me a little bit here. She's not trying to be mean, she's not trying to hurt me. It's just like getting a slightly painful high five from your ostrich friends. It's how they explore the world, is by biting because they don't have hands. So they bite everything. This is Sriracha. I can tell it's Sriracha because she looks very angry. Look at her face, look how mad she looks. Like the other ones look kind of happy. She's just always angry. I are an Indian species of antelope. The word nilgai means blue cow in Hindi. They get the name from the adult male that is a steel blue color. Come on, Setu. Now I don't have any adult males, but I have these 2 adorable twin boys. Their names are Setu and Sateyu. Has anyone ever tried water buffalo dairy before? No? Has anybody ever had string cheese before? Yes. Okay.
I know mozzarella is classically made of water.
Yes, if you've ever had buffalo mozzarella or string cheese, you probably have had water buffalo dairy. It turns out about 80% of the string cheese and mozzarella cheese in the United States comes from a water buffalo. Egg on her ear, giving you guys in the middle of the stank eye. That's Milkshake. Now, Milkshake does not bring all the boys to the yard. She's actually very scary. She got pretty mad at us for trying to help out her baby. So mad that she charged through a tree at our truck, stuck her horns underneath the front bumper, lifted us up, and dropped us 5 feet to the right. And at that point, we decided the baby looked okay and we were going to leave. They only lay down for about 20 minutes a day. Now, Kibo is 16 years old. He's 14 feet tall. He weighs around 2,500 pounds, so he's a little bit smaller. Oh, good morning, Kibo. How are you? He's a little bit smaller than our other giraffe. Now, you'll notice right away he's very unique looking. He has all of those wrinkles on his skin. He's not extra old or anything. He's only a teenager. He was born this way. Even on his birth certificate, it said born extra wrinkled. And no one knows why he has wrinkles, but our running joke is that he's part Shar-Pei. So I'm the only Shar-Pei giraffe in the world here. All right, everybody, congratulations. You just got to meet every single
That was cool.
And I can tell you that doesn't always happen. Our animals are not trained to come up to the bus. We let them do basically whatever they want and we work around them. Now, I hope you guys had fun out here. I always do. I don't know if you can tell, but I like my job. It's pretty fun. Do you guys have any other questions?
Yes.
You'll notice if he turns to the side, those 2 straight horns of his will line up perfectly. So from a distance, you can almost say he looks like a horse with 1 horn, right? Yes, some of you are ahead of me. A lot of people believe the Gemsbok are the origins of the unicorn legend. So I have 2 live unicorns here. His brother Samburu is over here to my right. Look at that, he's cute. Oh boy, Samburu. Good job. Good job, buddy. He's got treats.
Really?
Why don't you guys come up a little closer? Sorry you're moving around. I like how proactive you are.
There you go.
Don't get my arm, don't get my arm, thank you.
Here, Pilgrim. She wants a kiss. She's thinking about it. Maybe. No. Yeah, guys, feed him all of your treats. The other giraffe is a little more unpredictable and the camel's super lazy. So give him everything. Also, how can you say no to this face? Look how cute he is. Alright guys, let's do at least one kiss. Who's going to be the brave soul to kiss the giraffe? Buddy.
That's this one, dude.
There, good. Go for it. No.
You got me.
Good for you.
Go ahead, stick it in.
So as soon as you guys are done feeding him, just take a seat. Does anybody else have any treats left? One more. Okay. Yeah, so I want you guys to take a seat so you can see this last treat. Go for the kiss. Do it. Really? Yes.
Yeah, do it.
You can do it. I believe in you. No, you can do it.
Look, he's like, lady, you gonna do
There
this
you go. Oh, that was perfect.
Wasn't too bad.
You're gonna get any
guys,
kisses
I'm
from
going
me
to do a
now.
quick demonstration up here in the front with Pilgrim. So you can take a seat so the folks in the back can see.
Need some chapstick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at how round that zebra is.
So as you guys have probably noticed, Pilgrim here has an incredibly long tongue. That tongue of his is 16 to 18 inches long. It's also that purplish gray color. That purple gray color is melanin. Melanin is basically built-in sunscreen. Giraffes spend so much time during the day eating, they could get a sunburn on their tongue. He also has extra thick saliva. Those of you who got a kiss probably figured that out quickly, right? That saliva helps coat thorns so he can safely digest them. Now I'm going to give Pilgrim a big kiss just in case you didn't think I would. Now I'm going to kiss him with this tiny cookie. It will be super gross, so get your cameras ready.
You ready? A picture of it.
All right, he's ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright. Ah, thanks, Pilgrim. That was great. Now, a super fun bonus for me is that I'm allergic to giraffes. So something I didn't realize until I started working here. So if I break out into hives later and pass out, you know why, and then you're in charge. You're gonna drive the bus out,
Alright.
okay?
I mean,
You seem
that's
responsible.
terrible.
You're like, I hope that doesn't happen to you. One more big treat for Pilgrim because he's been a good boy. And it's a little slobbery. Does anybody want a high five? Do you want one? Oh yeah, good job. You got two, bro. It's so gross. You want two? Yeah, get in there.
The other hand.
Alright, say bye.
I thought you were the
Bye now.
Watch your
Good
hands.
job.
Watch
I'll
your
see you
hands.
later. And don't feel bad for the zebras. They're just super good at begging.
Look, it's eating the water.
Now you are very lucky you got to feed a giraffe today. Not every tour gets to do that. Usually by about 2 o'clock he's in a food coma.